So I'll start by letting our M&E officer introduce herself, and then the other team members.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Advocacy, MID officer, Cedarseed Foundation. Good morning, all. My name is Deborah Hassan, Cedarseed Foundation as a volunteer. Good morning, all.
You are from where?
Joint Association of Associations.
Okay.
CSF.
Okay. My name is Bala Jibril Zanna from Dadengoa. I represent Jonabi, Joint Association of Persons with Disabilities.
That go just so that go on.
My name is
Okay, this gentleman is.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. My name is Yusuf Abubakar Mohammed Lawan, Secretary General, Deaf Association of the State. We represent the journal. My name is Morgan Abner, interpreter, working with our Joint Association of Persons with Disability in the state.
My name is Wu Musa.
So thank you very much. We would like to introduce and talk, say our purpose of coming here, and the M&E officer would do that, and I look forward to hearing.
Once again, good morning. I'm fine. So I would like to read the speech of Cedarseed Foundation. Even though SUBEB will bear with us, the form of our reading is a little bit slow, and we have the deaf persons here, that person that is interpreting for him. To interpret it, I have to be following them so that we get everything that we are discussing here. That is the format of doing inclusive, and we are here as you see us here. We have people that they are non-disabled and physically challenged, and persons persons that have a deaf person and blind. So we are everybody is carrying along. So I would like to read the speech of Cedarseed Foundation. Thank you so much. Good morning, distinguished honorable ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you greetings from Cedarseed Foundation. I would like to begin by appreciating the chairman of SUBEB Gombe States. The chairman of SUBEB Gombe States, Honorable Babaji Babadidi, for finding it worthy to grant our request for these visits, and for making sure that these visits within the shortest possible time. Within the shortest possible time. Sorry. Within the shortest possible time, your speedy response to our request is glutton, and we are honest. What will not fail me to also appreciate the board of the board of directors, management, and staff of this great institution for this opportunity that we have been given to come on this advocacy. Sorry, even though I will just summarize some of the things here, so that because of our time, I will summarize it. We are here at the behest of the board and management of Cedarseed Foundation. Cedarseed Foundation, a youth-led, non-governmental, non-profit and non-sectarian membership basic development organization with the mission of providing service that support persons with disability to participate in all aspects of life by mainstreaming their issue and concern into national development agenda based on the United Nations Convention on the right of persons with disability. Our objective are strengthening the capacity of persons with disability, promote awareness on the right of persons with disability, and collaborate with key stakeholders in establishing linkages for access to social services. Recently, Cedarseed Foundation received funding from USAID. Received funding from USAID. That is USAID through Nigerian State Accountability, Transparency and Effectiveness Activity, state-to-state projects to implement a project titled Revive Initiative, advocating and promoting inclusive basic education in Gombe State. This project is to implement in 6 local governments. So in 6 local governments that we are going to implement this project is we have Akpo local government area, we have Ilim local government area, we also have Gombe local government area, Kwame and Yamal too.
You are forget Shango.
Okay, sorry, Shango local government area. That is the sixth local government that we are going to carry their activities. Yes. And this project is an intentional attempt to rally relevant key stakeholders towards legalization the national policy of inclusive education, which if done successfully will provide all existing and newly established primary and secondary schools with inclusive and accessible by infrastructures. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, infrastructure like classroom, playground, toilets, adaptive teaching, instructional aids, and technology such as hearing aids, well-trained teaching and non-teaching staff, public awareness program and create relevant legal and policy framework on inclusive education. So, like I said, I will just summarize it, and since we all have the copy, you people will find time and go through it. So that is the aim of being here, because we know that universal basic education is the first place that we are going to come if we need to achieve our aim, because our aim is to strengthening the capacity of persons with disability and our children, that is children with disability, will get access to go to school. There is no need of them to come down to Gombe because in Gombe State we have only one special school.
Two.
Okay, only two special school and existing one existing special school. Because I know Indiri is not existing.
No, it's existing. It's not functional.
Okay.
No, it's functional.
It's functional? All right. So, okay, yeah. So we have two special schools in Gombe State, which is some of the children with disability are finding it difficult to come down to Gombe or Indiri, more especially persons with children with disability that are in Funakaye, and they will come down to Gombe or to Indiri to come and attend school. So what we are soliciting for SUBEB here to help us, to collaborate with us, and we want to partner with SUBEB so that we will have time together to implement this issue of inclusive education, so that children with disability will just go nearby school close to their house and attend school with any other children, so that with this it will bring the potential. If you see the person, we have one here in Gombe State, Gombe High School. She's there, she's blind, and she's attending school with everybody's children. And if you see her, you will see how she's interacting with everybody. There is no fear, and she did not even isolate herself as she has a shortcoming or she's not seeing, that she will not come and interact with people that are seeing. So inclusive education is bringing potential, and even to make the children with disability to be interacting with everybody. So that is why we are here. We are seeking for your partnership, seeking for your support, seeking for to collaborate with us so that we achieve our goal in 1 year. Thank you, sir, and God bless you from Cedarseed Foundation. Thank you.
Try to, as much as possible, to engage the relevant stakeholders for this project. So we hope and pray that we will have a great successful working period through this 1 year and possible 3 year of this project. Thank you very much, and then we look forward to hearing your responses and the next steps possible. Okay. Thank you very much.
Policy that has to do with education from 0 level to highest level. This is what is discussed extensively, and that is what is expected to be, taking place in all our schools. And you can see higher institutions have started already. Like when you say university just by your side, that is at the higher level. But basic, you will be rest assured that we are going to comply with this. We are going to work with it because it's timely and it's our own work. We have to do it because that is what we are supposed to do. By doing so, we are engaging the out-of-school children the more, isn't it? And not only that, out-of-school children that are in the street will be reduced, and not only that, opportunity, which is accessibility and affordability to basic education and general education generally, is going to be enhanced. So it is our mandate to do that. Even before you come, that is what we have dated with. We really want to fashion out the policy so that a child does not need to go to anywhere. The nearby school, you just go and interact because it's inclusive. So there is nothing like having a special school alone. If that one exists, pari passu hand in hand with the general all-inclusive is all welcome. So this is our promise to you because it's our mandate. We are going to do it, and thank God the board is here. And I'm going to relate it back to the executive chairman as well as the board itself, so that we sit down in a matter of urgency to make sure that we start, drafting how we're going to get teachers that can be, doing all this kind of activity. And thank God that you have keyed in to support us, because the major constraint usually when you go to places, you see a child will come and say, please, I'm looking for hearing, help me with hearing aid, help me with my prayers, and all that is finished, and the student from here and there. So this will now make them have time for their education, and also there will be there's going to be increase in enrollment, because education for the physically challenged people is quite expensive, and they cannot do it alone. So thank God that you have come in, you have keyed in to help the government, because as far as I'm concerned, you are helping the government and invariably helping the society. And any philanthropy is supposed to support your activity. So on the policy issue, you should be rest assured that the board is going to, because the board is the sole, body that is responsible to mapping out this kind of policies, design the policies so that they can be implemented. So inshallah, we're going to do that, and if possible, even the current session, that is second term now, any child that is having this kind of physical challenge, if he's having his hearing and other things, we can key into any school, transfer from any other place based on proximity, and we can key in to start this activity. We just hope and pray that God should give you the strength and more resources to be able to cover other local governments, not only these 6 local governments. So thank you very much. I will give other board members and other directors floor to chip in one or two things. Thank you so much.
Government agency feel like these people have come again and all of that, but the situation is different here. We are just getting the one work on, and it means that we are going to have a great experience of the project throughout. And then it is good to hear that most of the things that we have captured here is already things that you have been working on or have planned to work on in recent times. It means that also that we are going to enjoy the working period. But then there is also a particular period of this project where we'll come and have an engagement with the SUBEB is in the work plan, and then we'll go back to it and draft everything. While drafting it, we'll communicate to the board to see how it's going to be feasible with your time and our own time, to make sure that there is no clashes or any issues in this work plan. So definitely, as you have requested, we will do as much as possible and as fast as possible, as a matter of urgency, to send down the work plan all through the year, and if possible for exceeding three years we are possibly going to have. We really appreciate the welcome, we really appreciate everything that has said, and we are going to take note note of everything that has been said and take it seriously, because it's a very serious project, as you have said, and it's timely, because persons with disability have been far left behind. But we thank God for the present government for all they have been doing, and we know that a lot is going to be done. We thank you very much.